Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Rheinmetall Skorpion G. It's a Tier 8 German turreted premium tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Murovanka and it's under the command of General Anonymous. And the game is underway. I rather like this skin with the spent shell casings on the back. It looks kind of good. It's a 128mm gun, which is very powerful, but it's actually based on a hull which is not much better than a VK3002M. 490 alpha, penetrating 246mm of armor with standard ammo, goes up to 311 with the APCR. Now, he's actually decided to go back along this way because, well, he saw that Lynx come in and thought he might get a chance to shoot that. If he gets tracked at all, oh, no, gone. Now this is basically a sniping tank because it has basically very little armour. Anything that touches it normally goes straight through, and well, you certainly don't want to get hit by an arty round. If you do, it could be fatal. I've one-shotted these tanks very easily. And oh, it looks like all the tank destroyers are lining up to take shots at the Magic Forest. And there's a spot down by the water actually. It's rather good for sniping at the forest without them being able to see what you're up to. Foch B has appeared. Let's see if we can get around into that. He's going for the observation device. He's loading an APCR. First round's out. Oh yes! 487 low roll, but it's still a penetration. And the Foch is losing hit points now. He won't be happy about that, and he goes with the next round. Okay, 113. That's a Chinese heavy. He could probably take that one out with standard ammo actually, because it doesn't have a lot of armor. Goes for the turret. 484. Another low roll. Pulling back, changing position. Go for it again. Rinse, repeat. Yep, another hit, but this time it's a high roll for 587. So he's accumulated just 2k of damage already from a few shells. Trying to get another solution. Oh, 50 TP and a T26. He actually misses that one, but he's got a plethora of targets now, so he can pick and choose his fancy. Go for that. Oh, STB takes the round. Wasn't intended for him, it was going for the T26E5, but, well, it's a hit, so we won't turn it down. 50 TP next. Didn't pen. In fact, there's no notification as to what actually happened to that round, but if he keeps his turret like that, we'll penetrate the side of it. And we might even get an ammo rack in the process. Nope, nothing on that, didn't pen. 113's a one shot, he's gone. T26E5, I think he's a one-shot. Got no outline at the moment. There's the 50 TP. There's one of our own teammates. I think this was back when team damage was possible. Or it may not be. Anyway, well that's T30 took a high roll for 526. He's out the game. The Progetto comes into sight. We're almost loaded. Standard ammo would do him fine. But he fires a premium round in. 465. He's now up to 3.5k of damage. Go for the side of the 50 TP. This time round it connects, but it's a low roll for 485. If he stays where he is, we'll just keep pumping those in. Standard ammo now. Nope, that one didn't go. Or at least we didn't see where it went. I think he's just popping the head top of his turret over. Oh, got that one in. High roll, but only 491. He's now one shot. And he's pulling back, but he knows his time is up. He's making his mind up. There was an IS-7 in the way actually. That's what was blocking the shot. And there he goes. Only 22 hit points. That's all he had left. With 3 tanks ahead of the enemy at the moment, they're not doing very well. And there's a gorilla. We do want to put him. And oh, we tracked him. He didn't actually damage him. Other than tracking him. Now, gorilla doesn't have much in the way of armor, so that will be a nice kill if we can get that. Standard ammo. In fact, he might even load the HE for that one, because HE will probably go straight through the armor. The HE rounds have got penetration of 65mm of armor, and remember, as I said, the hull, or the I didn't say actually, the gorilla has basically the same armor as the Skorpion G, so it's very, very light armor. It's based on the Panther hull, and well, an HE round will probably go through. That Progetto's on his last legs, and he's gone. Okay, who's next? Well, we're having to get very close. There's an STB nearby. We're needing to get close so we can see the enemy, because nobody's spotting them at the moment. Yep, the STB's actually gone away. He's gone north, and I suspect the gorilla has as well. But, well, just need to confirm. The T10 is alongside us. He's reluctant to move up as well. Oh, he's moving now. No, the gorilla's not where he was supposed to be. It's been confirmed, because tanks have gone straight past that position and there's no sight of the gorilla, so he must have pulled back. There he is. He's a long way off. So we can now race as quickly as we can to get north. There's 4 tank difference now between us and the enemy. The gorilla's on his last legs. Be quite nice to get those hit points. Aiming in his general direction, but we can't see him yet. He's probably stopped to take a shot next to the water. There he is. And well, 210. He's loading another HE round. It wasn't a very big hit, but it was a hit, and the gorilla was taken out by the IS-7 very next shot. So, 4 enemy tanks left. STB-1, 704, Defender, and a Striv S1. He is loading the HE again. If he hits the Striv S1 with an HE round, he'll probably badly damage that guy. It's going to go round. Use the bushes for cover. The STB is probably waiting for somebody to pop up. But if the Striv's also there, he'll probably see that one as well. It's looking in their general direction, but I think they're just over the ridgeline. IS-7 will spot them, and we can then damage them. Get closer on the bushes. No sign. Defender near the cap. Just outside. Oh, he's in render range actually, but he's just over the line, and he's been killed. And the kill goes to the T10. Well, he's loading an AP round now, and I suspect that's because he realizes the STB-1 and the 704, they do have armor, so you'll need penetrating rounds for those. Not quite in render range yet, but they will be shortly. There's the 704. Long range shots. Dialing in. Fires the round in general direction. Didn't look like that one was a hit, but there's the 704 again. That was. Low roll. He's gone. Now, only 2 left. STB and Striv. There's the STB. Gonna get a shot. Not yet. That tractor's a bit in the way, but it's an arm-piercing round, so it goes straight through. Still haven't seen that Striv. Moving up. There he is. The STB fires around. Unfortunately, doesn't get a hit. And in closer and closer. That Striv must have moved around to the tank destroyer position in the bushes. They say he's in grid square A1, and oh, well, that's interesting. We just lost our IS-7 to the STP-1. There's the Striv in the corner, as they indicated. So the others must have felt his gun. Now, can we get a shot on the Striv? Easily, yes. Auto aim's on. Yes, one shot kill. Can you get the Striv STB as well? Go for the engine bay. Not loaded yet. It's a long reload. 11 seconds, and now. Yes, hit 455, and he's killed the next second by our T-30. So, game over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was an ace tanker for General Anonymous in the Rheinmetall Skorpion G. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. A fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points for his own vehicle. A Confederate for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And a high caliber as well for dealing the most damage in that game. And it looked like he was doing the supporting role of sniping at the enemy, but he racked up the damage. A lot of it. Over 6,000 hit points. Let's have a look at the team scores. There you go, 6,027 hit points, highest damage in the game. The Gorilla 15 managed 4,334, and the next high score after that was actually the Object 704 with 3,867. When it came to kills, it was actually the IS-7 got 5 kills, 4 kills for the Striv, 3 kills for General Anonymous and the STB-1. And when it came to base XP, it's General Anonymous. He got the highest one with 1,356, 1,263 for the IS-7, 1,187 for the T-10. They were the only 3 players to get over 1,000 base. He fired 21 rounds, got 16 direct hits and 13 penetrations, 1 splash damage as well. Damage of 6,027 hit points, of which 1,606 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 59 hit points of damage assistance. But he earned 83,841 credits on a premium account, and after ammunition resupply, he did fire a hefty load of APCR in that game, but he still made a whacking great profit of 66,127 credits. 1,356 XP, 203 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,237 experience points altogether. That was a good game, actually. And I do like the fact that he was being careful, trying not to shoot his own teammates who were getting in the way and blocking some of the shots, but it was difficult for him to spot. He wasn't blazing away. He was actually holding on to his shot until he had a clear target to shoot, and that meant that he had a round ready to go the moment they were clear and a clean shot. And that does make a difference, because a lot of people will just blast away. You don't have a huge amount of ammunition in Skorpion G, and if you blast away, then the very next second, there could be a perfect target sitting there, but you're in reload and there's nothing you can do. And a lot of players who've played the Skorpion G, they end up in that situation, just blasting away at everything without thinking clearly about getting a nice clean target before you shoot. And that really does work. Makes a huge difference on the amount of credits you can earn. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.